all that worry, all that what ifs, all for naught. Because you don't know what today holds. You don't know what tomorrow brings. But you can know God. And that's what he's trying to say. When Jesus tells them in John 14, he's trying to show them, imitate me, follow me. It ain't about another plan or purpose. It's not about rules and regulations. It's not about knowing the dates and the times. It's about knowing me. Jesus tells his disciples, do not let your hearts be troubled. Quit worrying about it. Quit with the what ifs and letting that fear have any control or power. Quit with the anxiety or the depression because you now down on yourself. You're so focused inward that you can't look upward. Quit with that stuff. Don't let your hearts be troubled. Why? Because, son, there's a trailblazer blazing a trail for you, and he's a consuming fire, and he will clear the path that you don't have to. Because he makes a way for us. We don't got to make our own way. And that's where we get in most trouble in life, when we try making our own way, because it's harder than it needs to be. It's more taxing, it's more stressful, it's more burdensome than God ever planned for these shoulders to hold. He says, you believe in God, believe also in me. I'm trying to show you something. My Father's house has many rooms. If that were not so, would I have told you that I'm going there to prepare a place? I'm blazing the trail for you. And if I go and prepare a place for you, I will come back and take you to be with me, that you also may be where I am. Like he's already walked this path. He's seen every day of your life. He knows the lefts and the rights, the ups and the downs. He knows where he's taking you and where he wants you. All we have to do is be willing to follow him. That's what faith is. It's believing him, his word spoken to us by the Holy Spirit, above even what we see. Because when we see, we could be absolutely turned inwards and anxious and fearful, and yet Jesus, when he comes to us, gives us peace beyond all understanding, not as the world gives, but as he gives. That he's been there and done that he's already taken these steps, and he's backtracking to come and get you and pull you along in this path. Now watch this next section. You know the way to the place where I'm going. And a lot of us we don't know the way. The Israelites, when they got let out of Egypt, they didn't know the way. He said, absolutely they did, because they knew him. That pillar of fire. That's all you needed to know. You didn't have to know anything else. You didn't have to know any statistics. You didn't have to know any videography. You didn't have to know any internet. You didn't have to know anything else except him. And what is true then is still true today. It ain't about all the other stuff. It's about him. You know the way. To what? To the promise that I've spoken to you. You know the way. And listen to me. 15 years ago when God spoke this promise to my heart, I'm telling you, I don't know the way. I couldn't make this happen. There is no way I could plan where God is taking us by myself. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I don't know the people I need to meet or the places I need to go. I don't need the stages. I don't know the stages I need to stand on or the messages that I need to speak out. I have no idea. But I know him. And I know he is faithful and true. So if I know him, I know the way. Why? Because I'm going to follow him. And he knows exactly what he's doing. He knows when I need to go left. He knows when I need to pause and take a break. He knows when I need to move forward a little bit quicker. He knows everything. Because he's the one blazing that trail before me. He's my light unto my feet. I don't need to see past him. I don't need to know the dates and the times. I don't need to know what tomorrow holds. I don't need to know the answers to every question that I have, because I have him. And he knows the answers to every question I have. And if I just stay trusting and obeying, if I just believe and hold on to him, his hand in mine, and if I diligently follow behind, guess what? I'll get to exactly where he wants me to be.